Well, hello everyone. I have right here. I'm talking about, whenever it comes to the Kohl's charge, I'm talking about, enrolling into the savings right here. And a lot of times it sure seems that way that when we're going to be doing our holiday shopping a lot of times, and your 102 is toward it. Whenever you do think about having a Kohl's charge account or have any sorts of account where you can have the shopping abilities, and also whenever it comes to learning the basics about how they work. And everybody might even say is toward it, yeah, well, most of the time, whenever you do think about the account, by the way, it seems like it's all about responsibility, right? They're telling you, most of the time, even if it's Capital One, a credit card or of any sort of Visa related, and U102 is toward that, when we do think about a Kohl's charge, though, that the first thing that you probably would see right here is the savings. And in case if anybody's 102, that most of the time that you would usually see that if you saw something on that catalog that you really wanted, right? It could be it could be a candy bar. It could also be maybe a book of some kind, of any kind. But still, that when we do speak about Kohl's charge right here, that is that you now have the ability to where you can shop in the store. Where you can shop online, and then you can get savings, earn credits, and earn Kohl's cash. Earn the Kohl's cash that way, and so that's why it seems that way toward it. Whenever you do think about that, and your 102 is toward it, really, what is the top responsibility whenever it comes to using your Kohl's charge? And everybody might think is toward, well, really, that the important responsibility, of course, will be is toward to have your coupons ready. Whenever you go to the checkout, to make sure you have the coupons ready, and then knowing about with the savings, lock them with the savings right here. So in case if anybody's 102, whenever you first were told about the Kohl's charge, by the way, that you were told that you save while you're shopping, right? You save while you're shopping, and another thing that I can put on here is that the more you buy, the more you save, and the more you buy right here, and so I'll go ahead and put right here is that talking about whenever it comes to shopping, the shopping experience right here, that the more you buy, the more you save. But still, I can maybe put that right up here, but still. But the receipt right here, the more you buy, so each time you think about that, and you're 102, with the Kohl's charge, though, that you have the ability to where that the more you buy, and then the more you save right here. But one thing that you could probably keep in mind too is that having a Kohl's charge, though, do you want to look at that maybe just a little bit like having a library card? Whenever you have a library card, that you now have that ability to where you can enjoy your shopping experience, right? You would have these responsibilities, of course, but still that it would be printed on the receipts, and then also on the other forms that you do get. And but really, that when we talk about locking the savings right here, we're also talking about is this to where that you now have this ability to where you can go into the store and shop for anything that you would like, that anything that you've been waiting for for it to be in stock, right? Let's just say if it is Under Armour, maybe if it's maybe jewelry related items or anything else that's going to be available there in the store, right? And so that's why it seems that way toward it. Whenever you were first told about the Kohl's charge, you were told that it's supposed to save you a lot of money, and then also that it's available to you, so that way it would give you the extra. I'm like, for that extra 20%, and then plus for the the Kohl's Cash, and but you see this right here. Talk about the more you buy, the more the more you save, and but still talk about for a receipt right here. And I don't know if anybody really knows, but there are three options available. And like there's one where you can have the receipt. The receipt will be printed at there at the cashier at the cash register, but then also at the checkout. The checkout lane, and also that you would have that option to where the receipts would be mailed to you. They would be emailed to you. So anything about your shopping experience, most of it, that would be emailed to you. So you would not even have to worry too much about. In case if you don't know where the receipt is, then you would have that ability to where the emails they would come to your email. So that's why it seems that way to where that whenever you do think about that, then you got the receipt, and then also if there's a rebate that came along with the purchases and all that, but still that when we do talk about the savings right here, talk about the receipt right here. So there are three options on how you can receive a receipt. One by email and one by paper, and then but also you had that ability to where you can have a copy of your receipt sent to your phone and by text messages. And so those are the three options right there. But I know one of those options would be available to you. For one, if you don't have a Kohl's charge, then that would also, because like everybody would say too, that before you open up a Kohl's charge, and then even after you open up a Kohl's charge, that those receipts would be sent to your email. And then also by postal mail. But still, in case if anybody's want to know too, that after you activate a Kohl's charge, that your warrants is toward that you're supposed to be getting coupons in the mail, and then also the ability to where you can actually shop and then you can earn points and all that. But still, but you see this right here, talk about for the savings right here. So the first thing that anybody would probably be asking for sure is talking about with the savings right here, because we know that when we do speak about the savings, though, that the first thing that you're thinking is toward that whenever you do talk about the savings, that you're talking is toward the money that that's the amount of money that you saved based on your purchase. And let's just say that if you do pay cash, or if you do decide to go ahead and put that on your Kohl's charge account, and then they'll tell you that this is how much you saved today. And so that's why it seems that way toward it when we talk about the savings. But like everybody, any customers are going to maybe ask as to where what about if does that apply to your Kohl's charge before or after you activate it? And most of the time that they'll tell you is to where that after your Kohl's charge has been activated, then you would be able to start saving. And so a lot of times it seems like that you would see that on your receipts as to where that with the receipt on there, that it would show on there that after your Kohl's charge account has been activated, and then within about maybe 10 business days or so, that you would start seeing those savings being posted onto your account, right? And so that's why it seems that way to where that you see the savings and everything, and if there's anything in those catalogs that you would like to buy at some point, or if anything you would like to come back later on and order those, and you would ask about that is toward please follow your email, and then talk about for responsibility, right? So that's why it seems that way having a gift card, between having a gift card and having a Kohl's charge, and I'll even tell everybody that having a Kohl's charge, though, as long as you go ahead and kind of get used to the fact about how it works and everything, that do you think that the shopping experience about having a Kohl's charge or anything, having a Kohl's gift card, that you're able to hit for the savings and everything. But like everybody might say is to where that when we talk about a receipt right here, there are three ways on how you can check your receipt. There's one by paper, by the checkout. They'll give you a paper copy, but then also there's also a receipt that's sent to your email, and then also by text messaging right here, by text message. So that's why it seems that way. That in case if anybody's wanting to know too, that when we do speak about three ways on how you can receive a copy of the receipt, that there's three ways, and there might only be two if you're not not on the Kohl's charge yet, but still that you can have the notifications. Make sure that you set those notifications to where that you can have those messages sent to your to your phone, for your text, for text message notifications. So you got the text notifications, and then also the email option, and then you would have that to where you can check your account. And so so in case if anybody's want to know too, that those are the three things that you would need to remember about having an account. And I mean, that seems to be pretty complicated, but in a lot of ways, that one thing to remember though about about trying to be patient with it, but still that when we do talk about all this stuff here about knowing about based on your shopping experience, is to check your phone for any savings coupons, and check your email for any savings. But still, that really, what is your ability whenever you do have these options here on how to receive coupons, and of course, based on your shopping experience. And everybody might even say is toward it, by the time you do get used to it, though, that you might even think too is toward it, that you pretty much, like in case of anybody's 102, is toward it, you want to look at this, having the Kohl's charge experiences to where that you are getting paid to shop, and then also to manage the account. And like everybody might say, that if you are willing to take that responsibility to where you can go ahead and study about what needs to be done just to be able to maintain the purpose of managing the account, right? And so every time you do think about that, then you're always 102, that all you really need to do for sure is to check your emails, and to study and review the basics about having a Kohl's charge, is toward what do I need to do just to be able to get that savings. And they say this is toward it, fill out that application, and then you will be able to receive on your email, you would receive the coupons and the directions for what you need. So yeah. So a lot of what I do here most of the time is the receipts, because I know a lot of shoppers might even say too that that in case if they don't have a paper copy to print of the receipt, and I know a lot of times that they'll say that that having a Kohl's charge, that the copy of the receipt is already on your account. But let's just say that that if there is a moment to where that if you need an extra copy of that receipt, that it's like if you were to sign on to your account, and then you would actually go to that where it says wallet. You would see that where it says wallet, and then you would be able to check that out from there, to where that you would be able to see the orders and the transactions and the return status and all. But still, but I know a lot of customers would say is toward hey, that when we do talk about the Kohl's charge, though, we're talking about the savings right here, and so that's why it seems that way, to where that when we do speak about the savings, that you're warned toward, okay, yeah, it's the savings right here. But for the most part, that a lot of customers would say is to where if you find anything that you want out of those catalogs, and let's just say that toys, and maybe shoes, or maybe if it's maybe jewelry related items, or of any kind like that, and sunglasses of any kind, or maybe if it is anything about maybe menswear or sportswear or something like that, that you would see something in that catalog that you really like. And so they would say is toward it, if you want to go ahead and start saving, that you go ahead and check, check your emails, and then, so a lot of customers might even say too that in order to be able to do some shopping, in order to be able to shop, that a lot of customers might even say that they start out with a gift card. But still, having a mobile app is really going to help you out a lot, just because of the fact that even though if you do have a Kohl's charge just yet, or if you don't have a Kohl's charge just yet, then they would say is to where that we recommend to go ahead and download, to go ahead and start out with using the app, using the mobile app, the Kohl's mobile app, to be able to get you started. So yeah, it's the app. You can download that through the App Store, the Google Play Store, and then you'll be able to install the app. And so that's why it seems that way, to where that each time you think about that, and you want to know too the basics about having a Kohl's charge, as we all know, is pretty much is toward it. It's like a managing. It's like managing, in a that's pretty much what it is. You're managing it, but still that whenever you have a Kohl's charge, though, that you now have the ability to where you now have your own shopping experience from your phone. It's like inside your pocket, to where you can now shop for what you like at the store, at your own time, and you now have this shopping experience in your pocket, right? Besides looking in your closet and seeing that maybe if you had to buy a new pair of jeans or something like that, maybe a new pair of shoes, you now have this ability to where you can actually open that closet and get some new stuff. You can actually shop for some new stuff, and so that's why it seems that way. That if you like new, if you like get new stuff, maybe every in case of anybody's 102, that you like new, you like getting new stuff. If you like getting new stuff every week or so, then you can look at that, to where that that's like a type of shopping experience that you have, right? If you like getting new stuff, if you do like getting new stuff every week or two, then you can go ahead and look at the Kohl's charge just like that, to where that you now have a store in your own pocket. If you have a phone where it gives you that ability, and you now have that ability to where that you have new products and new stuff delivered to your door, and just by managing it from your phone. And of course, any other device that you have that gives you that shopping experience ability. And so all you really need to do for sure is, like everybody would say, is to where that all you really need to do is follow those basic few steps right there about activating, opening up a Kohl's charge, and of course is about follow the instructions from there. But like everybody would say, is to where that you actually would like to go to the nearest Kohl's Kohl's store, just to be able to shop, and just to be able to read of the details about what you need to do, just to be able to have your own shopping experience, right? But still, at the same time, that it's like you want to know too that you would like to pay cash, but then also that you see something that you like there at the store. And so most of the time, it's like, if you see something that you like there in the catalogs, and if you like to have some new stuff ordered every week or maybe every 2 weeks or something like that, and then you would have the Kohl's charge opportunity. And so that's why it seems that way, to where that every time you do think about that, and you want to know too that if you want to look at it maybe a little bit like having a gift card, you're just managing it properly. And you may want to know too is to where that you now have this shopping privilege available in your pocket. In case if anybody's want to know too that it's all done electronically, right? If it's done electronically, then you now have the shopping privilege in your pocket, to where you actually can get on your phone, and you can actually log in, and where you can have coupons sent to your phone, and where you can actually order things. and you'll be able to save money that way. So it's like it's all about getting used to it, right? But they say it's toward that the more you buy, and so yeah. So every time you do think about that, by the way, it's like yeah, the more you buy, the more it all adds up too, and so it's like yeah, you're getting paid to shop just by having this ability, but at the same time, it's like you're saving, but then of course you are spending too, and I know a lot of customers will probably say too that it can be hard sometimes too whenever you do spend a little bit more than what you originally planned to spend, that you are also able to save, and so that's why it seems that way toward it. That whenever we do think about the Kohl's charge experience right here, talk about responsibility right here, you're pretty much responsible for keeping track of most of all these things right here. Like so, yeah, three different ways on how you can receive a receipt. But on the other hand, that you look at that is toward it. You now have this shopping ability where you have access to it from home, and you have access to it in your own pocket. To where that you can actually go into the store from your pocket and you can actually pick out what you like to have and what you like to order and get the size, and you now have this ability to where you have more choices to what you want to shop for. And I mean, that's one thing that I like about it too, is to where that you have more choices for what you're shopping for with the Kohl's charge. You go into the store and then you have choices, and so that's why it seems that way, to where that every time you do think about that, and you want to know too, is to where that that as long as you were trained on how it works and everything, and I'm sure that they'll tell you that that yeah that it's all about getting used to it, right? But still, that try to hang on to the receipts, because like me, by say if you have a Kohl's charge, and they'll tell you that yeah, you don't even need a receipt, but still, just to be able to lock in the savings and everything. But still, that in case if anybody's want to know too, that with digital coupons and everything, that whenever you do think about that in a lot of ways, that you want to know too, is to where okay, yeah, that if you didn't get anything by postal mail for sure, but still, you see this that it's sent to your phone. Your text. To download the app, and then you have this option where you're able to get those savings coupons sent to your text and also sent to your email right here. So those are the 2 or 3 different options that you got right there. So I am sure that anybody might even say too that you go ahead and log on to your account, and then you would have that option to where it's sent to your notifications, to your inbox, to where those coupons are actually sent to your inbox from your Kohl's charge account. So that's one way to manage it there. But anyway, thought I'd go talk about that. And if anything that talk about for the receipt, the more you buy, the more you save, and talk about for the digital coupons, you manage it with the Kohl's charge. But anyway, talk about for a happy holidays, everyone, and talk about for the Kohl's charge.